Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Teresa here. I know I have not seen you guys in a number of days. You guys probably think that I forgot about you. I have not. I have not. So, it is May 26th, 2023. It's about 6:20 or so in the evening. I'm getting kind of a late start for today. I have days where I sleep great. Once in a while, I'll sleep great at night. Had one of those this week. And then, yes, last night I couldn't sleep. Brad couldn't sleep. Finally did get sleep, but probably not till, about 9 a.m. So then I got up around 2. So, I got about 5 hours, which is kind of average for me. Ugh. Do you ever get one of these, like, hard, bumpy things on your hand that it's like crazy, just like crazy? Ugh. Okay. First things first, let's get this out of the way. So, because I know some of you guys have been messaging me to see how Jellybean is. She's great. She had the surgery Tuesday. She sailed through it. Of course, she has to be the bad one of all of the dogs and cats. Okay, they closed down this veterinary hospital on Tuesdays. They do spay and neuter, low-cost spay and neuter clinic. And so a lot of people bringing in their dogs of all ages and cats of all ages and getting them spayed or neutered. So, you have to drop your dog off early in the morning or cat. And after you've withheld food and water from about 10 o'clock on that evening before, right, Jellybean? And they lock the door and stuff after you drop off your animal, and they don't even answer the phone while they're operating. It's, different vets from all over come there and give their services and stuff, and they give them the shots and all of the medication and stuff. She got a cone of shame. But anyway, so I'm like almost beside myself because, she's my baby and she's my emotional support animal and all of that. So, Brad took her in because I knew I couldn't, because I would just bawl my little eyes out. And she starts, out of all the dog stuff, she's the one back to raising heck barking. And a couple of the vet techs were laughing with each other and pointed out that Brad was the owner of that one. I guess they said they got her calmed down after Brad left and stuff. Did great with the surgery. Hopefully that'll help. So she won't get any more infections. The vet could see definitely where there was nerve damage and stuff with her bladder and stuff, and could totally understand why, she's diapered. Didn't see any way around that. Because if we could, we would even just have her use wee pads, but she cannot sometimes even make it off the bed and stuff. So, a lot of people would just get rid of a pet that had that problem, but we are not those people. We all have problems. You don't get rid of humans when they start to have problems. So, So anyway, she's doing great. She picked her up. We were first in line to get our dog. And she was super excited when she saw Brad. She's wearing this great big cone, right? Then she really was excited when she saw me. And I ended up taking that cone off before we even left the parking lot because it was so big, it was longer than her head even. And so she turned her head whacking me in the face with it and stuff. And so I took it off. We did trim it down. We haven't had to put it back on her, But she's doing great. She's healing up great. She's got a lot of energy. She's running around like crazy, being super silly. I think she's celebrating the fact that she doesn't have to have any more babies and she won't go into heat. So uncomfortable. I'm not used to watching an animal go into heat and watching them, how uncomfortable they are. And as a female, you can understand. So, what do you want?
I'm just getting your laundry.
Oh. Yeah, you won't be seen.
Okay, good. I'd hate to have to moon them.
Yeah, it's just his underwear on, and a shirt. What's in there? Oh, that your dirty clothes?
This is my dirty clothes.
Yeah, Sorry it's all thrown in there like that.
That's okay. Well, you didn't have a
I didn't have a plastic bag.
or a laundry basket.
No. So she did great. She only had to take pain meds for 2 nights. And yeah, she's doing super.
Yes, she is.
So, and she weighs officially 20 pounds and 8 ounces. So, we thought she was around 25. But, you know. Besides that, when I got my eyes examined yesterday, and my vision hadn't changed that much. Actually, I'm doing better with my vision far away, and, you know, close up. That has changed a lot, so I don't need as strong. But I'm getting new glasses. I ordered them through Zena, and, because they're just so much cheaper. So, but I can legally still drive on my old script. It hasn't changed that much. The only thing that was, an issue, and I knew it might be, is, I have the beginnings of glaucoma. I'm not surprised. I knew they were having issues yesterday when the first nurse took my blood pressure or my eye pressure readings twice. Then she's kind of panicking around. And then we were waiting there a long, long time. And, you know, over an hour. But they were having some issues with another patient. And I won't go into that, but, you know, it was, she was being quite unpleasant. And it wasn't their fault. But anyway, so the doctor, he comes and he does my eye pressure reading with, you know, the standard, the little handheld thing. And he waits and he's talking to me and stuff, super nice. I really like the eye doctor. Dr. Ackhurst in Rocky Mount. And, he does my eye exam and everything, and then he says, he said, you know about the pressure in your eyes, and I said, yeah. And he said, well, I need to do a different kind of a test. He did, you know, where they put the drops in and stuff, and where he can really put something up against there, and he did that one. And the readings are high, and they're the highest they've ever been. Years ago, I had problems with what they thought might be the beginnings because of the steroids I have to take for the asthma and the inhalers for the asthma, basically if they do have any steroids in them. I'm on the Advair does have some in it, I believe. Got something in it he says doesn't help. Yeah, it's got some kind of, I don't remember what. But anyway, I have to have it. Like a couple of days ago, my asthma just all of a sudden was just bad that day. I hadn't had any issues with it. And then the next day, yesterday, I was fine with it. I was able to walk and not be short of breath or anything. But, so, we could have started the eye drops yesterday, which I'll have to take for the rest of my life. Or, I elected to wait 3 more months, because he wants to see me in 3 months to redo those tests, and then some other kind of test he needs to do. And we'll decide at that point in time if that's the route we have to go. It's upsetting as an artist because I'm so visual. But all I can do is just hope for the best. It happens to some people. Like some people get cataracts. Some people get, you know, I have a friend who has another type of eye problem. So you just got to do the best you can do with it. You know, we're hoping, because I talked to him about, I said, well, you know, I'm on asthma medication, and he asked what I was on, and I said, you know, I had taken prednisone. I mean, been a number of months, but I had, and so it could be a whole combination of things. I was having to do a lot of breathing treatments back when I was still smoking and stuff. He doesn't think it's any of that, but he said, you never know. And I said, it did come down before. Now, before my readings were not near as high. They were 21. They said normal scale is low end 12, the high end is 21, and I was doing 28 in one eye, and then I was doing 31 to 32 in the other eye. So, that's really high, and since I do have hypertension, and I've been having some problems with my blood pressure lately, the doctor had put me on another medication to try and bring that down, and yesterday it was quite high. It was 178/89, which is really, really high for me, a lot higher than normal. So it may be time to up my high blood pressure medication. Shouldn't have to do that, but I think it's time. So hopefully, because you can have optical hypertension, that can play a part into it. Diabetes doesn't help any either. So, was I upset? Yes. Was I crying? No. I was upset. I came home and worked out because that helps some. Doing 45 minutes on that bike. And it gives you time to just kind of think of things and then, just kind of get that out of your system. That's good for you. Working out for me means, like, I work out my arms, and which is very painful. You guys know about the shoulders. But what that does is keep me from having to go in and get another steroid shot. I've got to mention to him about that, but it's been a long time since I've had one. Really long time. I could have had one back in January. Means I don't have to have that. Riding the bike and stuff means I don't have to take water pills for the swelling in my leg. It throws it off, just that activity. So I haven't had to take any kind of diuretic now in, what are you doing, Nixie, in a couple of months. So, plus it helps with the weight loss, I am about 20% into my weight loss journey. I'm continuing to lose weight really well. So I'm really thrilled with that. You want to see some results. Like, because did I want to get on that bike and ride it yesterday? No. Absolutely did not. Didn't feel like it'd been a long day. We were at the eye appointment for over 2 hours between, them having difficulty with the patient and them needing to do extra tests on me. So, it was late. And, so, no, I didn't want to work out. I would much rather like to have sat there and felt very sorry for myself. But that won't do any good. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. I have to tell myself that. Some of this stuff you just cannot control. But last night I did order a pair of glasses from Xenia, and I don't know how you say it. Xenia, whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. And I think with shipping and everything and taxes, it came to $58.95. I just ordered one pair of glasses. I didn't order any of the extra stuff, lenses or like transitions or anything like that. I just wanted to keep it as cheap as possible. And I went with just a half frame this time, so this lower part here, like my glasses here, and I got metal frames this time. They just won't have any, rim around the bottom. And it's just like a light pink type of, it almost looks like a rose gold. So, something simple, something I think will go well with my skin tone, will go well with whatever I'm wearing. I decided not to go bold. Maybe I'll get another pair of glasses that'll be more bold or something, I don't know. I'd like to get another pair of glasses and actually have those be transition for when I'm outside and stuff. So, we'll see. I want to get Brad another pair of glasses because he's really hard on glasses. Yesterday, while we were there, he had asked her to adjust his glasses. He set them on the table and she laughed because they were all bent up. Him and Nixie get to wrestling, or he forgets where he put them and he'll roll over them or whatever. It gets them all messed up. What is this? It's an owie. It looks painful, doesn't it? Ow. Ow. Okay, I'm done now. I know as I get older, I get more wrinkles around here and stuff. You guys notice that? I forget to put lotion on my face very often, too. I need to do that more often. But I'm noticing, more wrinkles. You can tell. I used to smoke. You get those. People get it without smoking. But anyway, I need to color my hair in that couple weeks. Besides that, I just been doing some working on a hat right now. I'm working on it for days. Haven't gotten it done, but we've been busy. So, yeah, it's just kind of a hat. I'm doing a little bit of a different pattern. You know me. I always gotta be messing with patterns and stuff. I like to change it up. It depends on what kind of yarn I'm using. This is actually this yellow and brown is actually all tied together. It's a yarn cake I made, and then sometimes I'll run a white in here, but it's kind of making these lines, which is cool. So that's an adult size too. Carmen, if you watched this, get a hold of me on how you wanted to pay for those hats, and then we can get payment, and then I can send those to you. I would like to send those to you. I'll pay for another pair of glasses. That'll be cool. But yeah, I haven't done any painting. I did list some more paintings. I think I did a video on that. I did list those paintings. We'll see if any of those sell or not. I'm gonna save all that money so I can go visit Carol. I'd like to be able to do that as soon as I can, but she understands. I love her to death. And I'll get there as soon as I can. And Brad was gonna drive down with me. I hadn't even told her that yet. But yeah, he was going to come with me. Or he will come with me because it's a 10-hour drive. And he worries about me driving that far by myself. Especially if, like, the asthma's acting up or something else were to happen. This way we can take turns driving. He's happy as long as he's got, like, his tablet and Netflix and Hulu and stuff. He can occupy himself. And plus, there might be something that maybe you need a little help with. Maybe moving this or that. So, yeah. So, we'll have to work all that out. Like, if there's places to sleep and that kind of stuff. So we need to do it, as cheaply as possible, of course. We'll take both dogs with us. I think Carol's fine with that. They both are not gonna do anything to the herd critters. Besides that, nothing else really going on. My vegetables are doing great. I got some really nice tomato plants coming up. I mean, they're up. A lot of marigolds. My new plants are doing great. I haven't taken you guys out there. I'll probably have to wait. Well, it's rain all weekend, so we're staying hunkered down. Starting today, I said I ain't going nowhere. I've been on a run all week. I ain't going nowhere. Tuesday, I was gone Wednesday for a while. Then Thursday, no. So yeah, that's all what's going on. With the glaucoma, it can be, normally it's not a real fast-moving eye disease. There are some cases, but I'm just going with the positive. We're going to hope for the best and prepare for the worst. So, it's life. It is what it is. Maybe that's just what I'm meant to have. Everybody gets something, But yeah, I just want to come on here and say hi. I know you guys probably were wondering where we've been. Every day we have different goals. Oh, Carol. I haven't even told you this yet, and I don't know if you want me to send this on its way to you now or wait. But I asked my friend Kathy if she would send me some of these round dishcloths that she makes for you to have. And so she did right away. She's such a sweet gal. Look at there. Pink. You love pink. This is blues. That's real pretty. Oh, look at that pink. You really like light pink. You love that. There's an orange one and then a little darker pink. So these are great. They worship so nice. You've heard me talk about them before, Carol. They worship so nice. I use them as coasters. I use them sometimes as pot holders. They work great as trivets to put a hot pot on. Of course, washing your dishes. I use them in my shower. We use them everywhere. So I know you're going to love these. So thank you, Kathy, again. Because, you know, I was thinking the other day, I'm like, you know what? I bet you that Carol would love some of these. So I got them here. And, you know, I'm determined I'm going to come up with the funds to come see you as soon as I can. So, yeah. But that was a little surprise for you. She's doing pretty good overall. She's, you know, of course she, you know, misses him and stuff, but she's doing pretty good. She's got a wonderful sister-in-law who's really been helping her so much with stuff. I don't know what would happen if she didn't have her dear, sweet sister-in-law. I'm just, you know, I can't ever thank her enough for helping Carol, because, you know, Carol can't drive and stuff. I can't remember what kind of eye condition Carol has. Maybe she'll put down below. She has to get shots once a month in her eye. She said it doesn't normally hurt unless they're kind of in a hurry, but it seems to help with the vision. So, you know, I can't complain about mine. Hers came on pretty fast, and it's really made it where she can't drive or anything. I can't say a thing about mine, okay? You know, I can't. She would gladly trade me. Always somebody that would gladly trade you. God, I got to put some lotion on this stuff. Man. I have some nice lotion I really love. I don't know if I can find it. I don't even know if they sell it in the stores or not. I got it for a brief while. I did that Ipsy beauty thing. You know, they would send you free samples. But then I quit because, you know, I wasn't using all of the stuff. And some of the stuff I knew I wouldn't use. Sorry, I'm looking for this lotion. So I felt bad, you know, because I don't want to waste stuff. So I cannot find it now. That figures. Oh, I think I might have put it over here, maybe. That's it. Okay, this stuff. How many of you guys have ever seen this stuff anywhere? Called Cake. Heavy cream. And this is shea butter with vanilla deeply nurturizing. Intensely smooth body butter balm. I use it on my face. This stuff smells incredible. So if you guys know where I can get any of this, let me know, because I love it. It doesn't take much at all. And I usually put some under my eyes. My eyes are getting old. They really are. They're getting more wrinkles. It feels really nice. It smells so good. It almost smells like you're putting some vanilla frosting on your face. And then I usually will put a little bit, you know. I've not been a big one for skincare, seriously. But as I'm getting older, I'm like, starting to show the times of, you know, the years. So, once in a while I'll remember. I guess, too, I don't use it as much as I should because I don't even know. See, I can't read that at all. Oh, I don't even know where you could get it at. Yeah, I don't even know where you could get this at. You know? It's animal cruelty free. And all that. I have to figure out where I can. If anybody knows, let me know. I'd like to know where to get some more of this, because I really do love it. I use it on my face all the time, seeing it. It does help. So, anyway, isn't that just stuff. So I don't know what you guys got planned for this weekend. Let me know. Anything interesting? We don't really have anything planned. I didn't hear of anything going on in Rocky Mount or Wilson or anything. It wasn't. The other day, I did need to drive down to Raleigh, and I'd never done it. And it was by myself, and I did just fine. I wasn't too fond of all the... I did interstate, and I did go 5 over the speed limit even. Sometimes my vehicle crept up to 80. It's 70. I had to back her down. Did great. So now I conquered that fear. Not that I want to do it any more than absolutely have to, because that's, I'm a small town girl. But if we need to for medical reasons, I can. Let me show you another couple of things. I don't have the gummies that I got Brad. I'll show that in another video. I did finally get in more of the Delta 8. Now, I only use it to help with sleep. I don't use it if I'm going to drive. I won't use it anytime except for maybe late afternoon if I'm in some pain. That way I don't have to take the painkillers that knock me out. And I'll use it at night instead of having to take as much painkiller. It helps relax me, gets me to sleep. So, I'm still on the first original pen. I don't know how. I know this, like, when Shani and Rev were on YouTube and stuff, they would go through one of these in a whole night. And all the gummies. I don't know how you would. I've had this for maybe 3 weeks now. And Brad and I both will use this. And not anywhere near empty. But I did get in. I got one for Brad. It's like kiwi berry. And this is pineapple cookies. And yeah, I haven't even opened it. I did get in this chocolate bar that has Delta 8 in it. Not near as high milligram as the gummies and stuff. I did have a little bit of that last night, and the gummies for me, this is an edible actually, but they react totally different for me than the vape. The vape will just make me relaxed and sleepy. This gave me a little bit of a buzz, and then went to sleep, but no of the bad things. But I only have one little square at a time too. So, and one square is only 20 calories, so that's good. No cholesterol. So, kind of gritty, more like Palmer chocolate. You're not gonna OD on it because you're like, but I mean, I'm having to take a lot less pain meds. That's made it where I don't have to take the pain meds in the middle of the afternoon. I don't have to sit there and be in a lot of pain or be sleepy. It's helped regulate my sleep cycle a little bit, except for last night. It was just a fluke. I know it happened last night. We'd been busy all day and that night, so I wasn't never ready to go to sleep. So, there is that. And, yeah, I don't really have anything. I really should work on this weekend, though, with making that red, white, and blue wreath for my front door. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll film it in different sections you guys can see, the beginning and the materials, and then, like, maybe the middle of it, and then I'll show you guys how I do it, and then maybe the finished product. That could be fun. I think I may do that, but I don't have any red, white, and blue ribbon, so I'll have to figure out something else for that. I might just put a white or red one on there. First world problems. Or I could order, I'm going to look at my ribbon. If I don't have any, actually I think I do. I have some blue, I have some red, and I have some white ribbon. I can all put those in together so that like triple, and then do the bow and then fan it out. So it'll be, all 3 colors. Aren't you glad you helped me figure that out? So anyway, like I said, I'm continuing on my journey of losing weight. If you are on the fence on whether or not you think you might like to try Ozempic, And your daughter, and you talked with your doctor about it, of course, because you always have to. And I know it can be costly. It's not cheap. Give it a try. Ask your doctor if he or she can give you a free sample. Usually they do have some, not always, and I hope you find the same results we do. We aren't having to buy hardly any groceries right now because I always have this house stocked up and we're not going through it. We just are not going through it. Even the fruit, we had to freeze the strawberries because otherwise they're going to go bad. Now we freeze them and we usually will have like a protein shake at least once a day. It makes a better protein shake. Like I said, we'll have protein shake about once a day because we simply don't feel like eating, but we know we need some protein, especially with diabetes. And you gotta have to really watch your numbers that you don't get too low in your glucose. I'm always carry glucose tablets. I always have some kind of snacks that would raise it up. I try to have some kind of a protein snack on me too, even if it's a bottle of, a thing of the already made protein drink. Things like that really help. I am determined. I'm going to be able to walk where I want to walk. I'm going to be able to go to these museums, these festivals, go see things. Especially if if I have glaucoma, I want to see as much as I can see. I want to see all the beauty. So anyway, I wanted to let you guys know that. I hope you have a great weekend. Go out and do something fun. If you have something around there, maybe you have family, you guys are doing a big old barbecue and stuff. That's always fun. And remember, I love you guys. And I do cherish your friendship so very much. I really do. Don't hesitate to message me. If you don't have anything in the description, just go over to my About page here on YouTube. It has all my contact information. Please like and subscribe. Share with your friends. I want to keep building this channel. Taking you guys on the journey of my weight loss, our different health issues, of course, the pets, the crafts, just general life. We are feeling much more at home here in North Carolina. I think because, this is the third summer now we will have been here. And it's really nice to see, know that this field they usually plant cotton, or maybe last year they did, and this year they're planting whatever. The tobacco field over here is really growing well. I still think that's so funny. I quit smoking and now there's a tobacco field across the thing, but you have to laugh at that. And do something nice for somebody else. Even if you stop just to message them and say, hey, I've been thinking about you. How you doing? Do something nice for yourself. For me, it'll be like if I paint my nails or if I rub lotion on my feet. Stuff like that, because I've always been kind of neglectful of myself. I'll do for everybody else, but then I won't for myself. And that's a hard habit to get out of. To say, I gotta have some time for me. Brad and I both learned to do that too, because we both like our alone time, It's hard to say though, hey, I need some time alone. Love you, but I do now. We spend all day together. I need some alone time. He does the same thing. We did finish Lost. Season 5 was hard to get through. Season 5 really was. You really had to pay close attention to Season 5 because, they've got so many things different going on. I'm not going to say anything more than that because I don't want to ruin it if somebody hasn't watched it. Season 6 got a lot better, and we really did like the ending of it. So, yeah. Now we're kind of searching for a new show to watch. We started watching The Last Ship last night. I don't really think it's something for me. Brad enjoys it because lots of car chases and blowing up stuff and stuff. So we're still kind of looking for something to watch together in the evening. And we'll find it. It's just, unless it's kind of true crime or something like that, we can have a hard time, finding things that we both like. But if not, there's always YouTube too. 'Cause we have Hulu, we have Netflix. Of course, we do have Amazon Prime. I tend not to go over there very much. I don't know why. And then YouTube. So, you know, everybody think of your loved ones on Memorial Day. I know we will. And we've been talking a lot about like my grandparents and stuff like that. You know, because a lot of who I really am is a lot shaped with my grandmother and my great-grandmother. I was that weird child that would love to go downstairs. My great-grandmother lived below my grandmother. I loved to go downstairs and sit right at her feet and get her to tell me stories about what it was like when she was a young lady and raising kids. And she was born in the year 1900. So while the other grandkids are upstairs playing and stuff, I'm sitting down learning tales and stuff. And she would show me different ways to cook. And my grandmother showed me different ways to cook. And you know, so a lot of good stories about choosing to keep the good memories of loved ones that have passed on, you know, and having to let go of the anger about what's been done. It's been hard, but I'm doing it, you know. Just because you're no longer in communication with a family member doesn't mean you stop loving them at all. It's just you know that there's not going to be any resolution, so why keep fighting about things? So, what do you want? Oh, my red vacuum.
I know, I finally remembered.
I have this little dirt devil. It's a handheld, but it's got a long handle on it too. It's great for edging and that kind of stuff. So, I think that's a hint that I'm supposed to get off here and start cleaning. So, I'm going to clean my room and my bathroom, straighten out my closet, that kind of stuff. Then tomorrow I'm going to clean the front room and work out. And then pretty soon I think I'm going to start working out 5 days a week instead of the 3. I really want to amp this up. And I really want to get the lungs as strong as possible so I can do more things. You know, the lungs and legs, all that. You know, look at this. I know this armhole thing is way too big. So here, we'll just sit here like this. Let's see. Anyway, I love you guys. I hope you have a great weekend. And just know Jellybean's doing great. Right, Jellybean? Jellybean, are you going to come here? Jellybean, come here. You want to come here? Say hi to everybody? No? She doesn't want to say hi to you. Alright, love you guys. Hope you had a great weekend. And everybody, as I always say, bye, Jellybean. Bye, Jellybean.